It's over there. Weird voice crack. Actually, I have to turn. Okay. Tweet is out. Okay. So, this game, well, this stream, is a bonus stream of Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, the English release of my favorite Monster Hunter game, Double Cross. I refuse, well, I don't refuse because I just did it, but I usually refer to this game as Double Cross or XX because it's the one I am most used to. Across the 4 different versions of this game, the 2 on DS and 2 on Switch, I have put like 800, 900 hours, just about in total. You can see this one, I have played the least, and I'm at 213 hours, 27 minutes, and 57 seconds, and I'm HR 149. I have not played this in like half a year or longer. It might actually be closer to a full year because I don't even remember the last time I played it. But Kevii-Chan, my moderator, he was in chat earlier, got this game again and wanted to play it. So I am playing it now. I'm not sure when he's going to join in. He said that he was going to be ready in like 10 minutes, but he hasn't seen my messages yet, so we'll see when he shows up. In the meantime, I am going to try and remember how the fuck to play this game. Item sets, item set. Was it its own color I was using? No, it was my Amatsuba that I was using before. For those who haven't seen my world... Actually, no. I know exactly when I last streamed, or last played this game. It was right before I got my PS4 and played the Return to Iceborne, or Return to World Iceborne series. So that was the last time I played this. It was like 2 weeks before that. Unlimited Daybreak, fast. Okay. Nope, you just saw it. Alright, he is seeing it, so we are trying to coordinate when the best time to do this is going to be. Or rather, which hub. Because there are 2 online hubs in this game. I have no idea what HR Kevii-Chan is. He was just asking me what I am. Oh, apparently he's not that far off. Alright, so we will do the havering then. Yeah, sure. Alright. He is going to be popping up into the chat here in a second. So that will make things a little bit easier. Okay, let's play your minions. CL and online create. Connecting. Okay, pub, pub name. We are going to do a passcode. If anybody from the stream wants to join in, feel free. The passcode is just to make sure that Kevii-Chan has a chance to join. The passcode is going to be 5696. Easy enough. Oh, Kevii-Chan is in chat. Good to see you. And room is open. I will type the room ID and all that in chat for a second. ID and the password was 5696. So yep, they're in chat. Feel free to use those to join in. Himiko, I'm assuming that's you, Kevii-Chan. Because who else would it be? Let's be real. I'm going to start us off with a high rank quest. Because we are both G rank, but I also don't want to go into G rank and just get fucked because I don't remember how the hell to play the game. So we are going to do a... What's a good first? Let's do a Tetsu, he's always fun. Plus it'll give me time to relearn critical distance and shit. So I'm not going to bother explaining how the hell Monster Hunter works for people who haven't played it, because I don't remember how the fuck Monster Hunter works. It's mostly muscle memory. I've been playing this game since 4 Ultimate came out on 3DS, and I have since gone back and played every game in the series. Yeah, every game in the series. Well, I haven't played the original PS2 ones, but I played the PSP versions of those games. And I'm gonna request the map just so I don't get fucking lost. I'm pretty sure I have Failing Oracle, Kevii-Chan, so you should be able to just look at the stream to figure out where the hell the monster's at. If I don't have it on this set, I have it on my other set. But I'm pretty sure I had it on this one, because I keep it, like, constantly. Yeah, I do. Oh, looks like you actually spawned into his face. So, that'll make things easy. Okay, so, Mega Dash Juice. It is the best friend of every bowman. I'm going to do power coding probably to start. Actually, no, I'm going to do sleep coding. Or, no, you probably didn't bring bombs, did you? I'll do paralysis coding to start off, and that way we can get some cheap damage in. Okay. So, bow is... Well, it's a bow. Let's see. That's have to teach myself how to play this as opposed to Iceborne, which is hilarious because if you guys watch my Iceborne streams, that was the exact opposite problem I was having. I kept playing that like this. So this is the... I honestly can't remember what the fuck it's called in the English version. One of them is Valor and one of them is Brave, but I can never remember which one is which. Basically, when I go to sheath my weapon, I will go into a Valor stance instead. And when I get attack, I will instantly sheath my weapon. And when I sheath and then attack, I get special arrows. And once they're all maxed out like this, I get some cool shit I can do. Specifically, that 3-arrow shot. That is incredibly useful because the second and third shot will always be at maximum charge. So you can do some ridiculous shit with that damage. And this bow is a piercing arrow for its second and third shot. Or no, it's piercing for the fourth. So it will hit them multiple times as it travels through the monster, which means this bow is actually one of the best status effect weapons in the game. You can poison shit easy as hell. Oh, hey, Falls in chat. He is a mutual on Twitter. Great guy. So yeah, that's Monster Hunter. You kill shit. And then once you've killed shit, you go over and you carve them up to make more shit. Unfortunately, there is no real way to skip this part, so you kinda just have to wait until the timer runs out. That's why most people bring like bombs and shit. They'll go like this and like hit each other. Tactical retreat, that's my hunter art. I will do 2 dodges backwards where I am completely invincible, and I can charge it straight into a into a third tier shot, which is great because if I'm in Brave mode, that first initial shot will do critical distance regardless of where it hits, which is fantastic. And then I can instantly go into the second and third shot from Brave mode, and both of those will always be a critical distance too. So yeah, it looks like Kevii-Chan was the one who got the killing shot there. You can turn off the display like that and get some cool screenshots. Obviously, World looks better because it's on PS4, and this was a game that was made for 3DS and then upscaled. The big appeal that this one has as opposed to Monster Hunter World is the styles and the sheer fuckload of monsters in this game. Oops. World has like, I think 20 monsters, and then Iceborne added another like 15, and then this game has like 120. Oh, there's a delay? That sucks. I'm so sorry about that. Shit. Okay. I'm not actually sure how to fix that because my stream is, like, I have my Elgato up on my, computer here, and it's showing me the exact, screen that my TV is. So if there's a delay, I think it's something to do with the restream, which I unfortunately can't do anything about. That one went by pretty easy, so let's go for a harder one. Zamtrios is probably my favorite monster in this game. No, I know what monster. Okay. Do you know what monster I'm gonna choose, Kevii-Chan? You should know what monster I'm gonna choose. If I can remember where the fuck they're at. There it is. Yep, he called it. So for those of you who don't know, this monster, Mizitsune, is my all-time favorite Monster Hunter monster. I love Mizitsune. Matsu, the next dog. eat for insurance. We're not gonna need it, but it's nice manners. Whoever is the host for the room, always eat for failing insurance. 9 times out of 10, unless you're fighting like a G-rank bullshit monster, you're not gonna need it. But it's still just nice manners to do it. That way the other people in the chat don't all have, or in the room, don't all have to try and get it. How the fuck do you do gestures in this game again? Gestures. Alright. I always love Monster Hunter gestures. Is it Sine? After Mizitsune, do you think we should hunt Volstrax? Because Volstrax is a fun hunt. Dash. Pop up power. Shit. I just wasted a power shot, but I don't even care. Alright, here's Mizitsune. What I just did by pressing start and then exiting it, that is called pinging. It will let Kevii-Chan know where the monster is, even though he doesn't need it because I have Failing Oracle. But if some, well, I have Failing Oracle and he can see my screen through the screen. But, oh shit, I'm looking at chat and getting fucked. But most other people in the game room won't have that. So unless you tag your monster with a paintball or paint arrows, they won't know where they're at. So pinging it is a good way to let other people in the hunt know where the monster is. So this shot is a heavy shot, so its critical distance is really weird. Oh, there's no screen. Yep. She angry now. Anyway, as I was saying, heavy shot is weird. Its critical distance is basically right in front of the monster, but what it has, and the arc is basically non-existent, like it will just fall over. But what it does is it has part break. So in Monster Hunter, when you do enough damage to specific parts of the monster, like for Mizitsune, it's her eye, her fin, and her tail, you will get specific drops by breaking those. Part Breaker makes it a lot easier to break those. You can see I just did the Valor dodge there to get out of the way of her nibble. My regular arrows will do Part Breaker as well. There we go. But they're not as... or they can break parts as well, but they're not as effective as something that has Part Breaker, is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, it's really hard to commentate and play Monster Hunter at the same time, because you'll get distracted trying to think about what you're saying, and then Mizitsune will fleck her tail at your face. Tactical Retreat. Tactical Retreat is actually a slash, so in theory I could use that to cut off her tail. But the only slash moves that Bo has is Tactical Retreat and the that move that I just did, and then this one where you just fight an arrow. None of those are particularly useful, especially against a monster like Mizitsune. So Kevii-Chan, who has dual blades, if the tail is coming off, it's gonna be him who does it. I thought she was gonna do a charge. And Mizitsune's team is so fucking good. And Bubble. So, Bubbles are Mizitsune's status effect. They will basically make it so you can't run around and you will slide, like fucking everywhere. It's actually kind of fun. Oh, my Brave Stance is out. So I'm going to want to switch out of power so I don't waste that. I didn't get it. Oh, maybe I did. Oh. Kevii-Chan staggered her. That's good. So you'll notice my Brave Shot isn't going higher than 2. That is because when you're in Brave stance, you will charge your arrows ridiculously fast, but when you're not in Brave stance, your arrows actually charge at half speed. Oh, Kevii-Chan broke her eye fin. You can see how it stopped changing color there. Looks like he might have broken the tail too. I can see some of the fins. So that will probably come off here soon. I will apply a sleep cone, and that'll probably get tired. So sleep in this game will only last for 1 attack, and that's why most people usually use bombs, because you can stack damage with them really easily. But the 1 attack that you hit with the sleep will do, I think, 5 times the amount of damage that it would normally. So it's actually like one of the most broken status effects in the game. Yep, you heard the music stop, so she went to sleep. So Kevii-Chan will be able to do a full power demon dance on her tail, and that might be enough to cut it off. If you can get the right position. Nope, not quite. Oh well. But yeah, sleep is great. Especially if you have bombs. Sleep bombing was how I managed to get the outfit I'm wearing right now, actually. Oh, I got the tail, fuck yeah! That was the evasive tactical retreat router slash move that I was talking about. I really love bow in this game. It is probably my favorite weapon. And there she goes. He's already coming. I might do my bomb cat after this. The only thing I'm a little iffy about is Bomb Cat has an adept dodge. I'm not sure if I can remember the timing to get that right. But it'll be fun to show the stream one way or the other. Cats are unique in that they have 3 feints per cart. So if you are playing as a cat, and only a cat, and nobody in your party faints, you will have 9 lives per hunt as opposed to the 3 for everybody else. They can also recharge their acorns at a bed, which essentially gives them unlimited lives as long as they can get back to the bed, and as long as there is a bed on that map. Not every map has a bed, mostly the arena or like high-end Elder Dragons won't. Like we could show off Amatsu, and she won't have one. If you can see there's my kill shot, I got it in the air it looks like. I might actually take a screenshot of that and use it as the thumbnail for the video. But yeah, Amatsu won't have a bed in hers. Most Elder Dragons don't. The Shovel Gods don't. There's a few others. But it is really fucking hilarious to see a cat kill an Elder Dragon. Like, yeah, it's beautiful. Oh, and the best part is, cats don't have to carry anything in their inventory. Which means they are fantastic when it comes to needing, or for gathering quests. Yeah, that's my cat. So as you can see, the only 2 items I have are the Power Talon and Armor Talon. Those increase my just base defense and base attack, which is nice. Who's Bomb? Yeah, that's my cat. So this is my cat. She has a Dread Queen Rathian set, which is the deviant for Rathian. This thing will poison the fuck out of everything. Dread Queen Rathian has the highest poison damage of any monster or Monster Hunter. It is beautiful. Okay, let's do high rank. Full strats. Where the fuck's full strats? False Tracks might be G rank. Or no, he's not G rank because fucking a tall cod is G rank, isn't he? Or I guess a tall cod is. How are you, Volstrax? Maybe it's G1 that's volley? Oh, it's not G1. High rank event, maybe? Seriously, where the hell's Volstrax at? It's G rank and HR for knowledge, okay. We might get our ass... Oh, yep, there he is. Skyrim. We might get our ass kicked. It's G rank. We might get our ass kicked. Banya is about as broken a cat as physically possible. But it's G rank and there's only 2 of us. Yeah, it runs really well, Fall. This was actually a 3DS game that was optimized for the new 3DS. And so they basically just took that and then made it look better. And then for the English version, we got all the benefits of the re-release. But this is the Japanese version, Double Cross, was actually re-released on the 3DS as well. But we didn't get Double Cross in the West until after World came out, and we got it as Generations Ultimate. So I have played like 800 hours, I think, in the Japanese version of Double Cross. It is my most played Switch game. And then this version, I have like 200 hours. So I'm pushing 1,000 in total for Double Cross and XX. He is going to be in this area. If I remember correctly, I have to go down left and then up. Or down right and then up to get there. Yeah, I'm a huge Monster Hunter fan. The reason why I say that I might suck at remembering how to play this game is because there's a lot of, like, technical shit that goes into playing it. And I don't remember a lot of that. Most of it is muscle memory. Yeah, got the added dodge. So, Bombcat, what Bombcat does is, as the name implies, she has bombs. Specifically, whenever she dodges, right as an enemy attacks her, she will drop a bomb in their face and then roll away. So not only will you take no damage, you will drop a bomb on them and do damage. The only problem is, I don't think Bombcat has any healing. Oh, he's gonna do the move? Okay, I love this move. Just fucking drops out of the sky on you. My cat can go underground and won't take any damage from that, but if that hits Kevii-Chan, it will be a one-shot kill. So he needs to pay attention to that while he does that. Air resistance. So what I'm trying to do right now is, you see how I have piercing boomerangs on the bottom there? With cats, once that is charged up, I will be able to use that as my skill. And piercing boomerangs and big boomerangs are like the meta for cats, specifically because I am using a poison weapon. What that'll do is basically do the same thing that my bow was doing earlier with the piercing damage. So it will do a lot of base damage, it will do cutting damage. Oh, I don't want that. It'll do cutting damage because I have a sword. And it will apply, each hit will apply the poison. You can actually see he's already poisoned. That's what those purple bubbles above his head are. I've only hit him like 4 times in this entire round. Dread Queen Rathian shit is amazing for poison. Whew, almost didn't get that dodge. So yeah, you can see that Volstrax likes to shoot around. He's a jet plane. He's hangry. What we really want to pay attention to is when he gets pissed like this, that little black spot on his heart right there, if we hit that enough, it'll actually blow up and he'll drop an item. And it'll knock him out of his enraged state. If he decides as expected to charge. If I can get out of the way, I can do the... Ooh. Supplies arrived. If you have healing, Kevii-Chan, I would appreciate it. Because Cat can't heal, or at least this cat. Volstrax's theme is fucking awesome. It's a remix of all of the other 4 Deviant, or not Deviant, Faded 4 themes. So you'll hear bits of Mizutsune's theme in there, except it's all like metal, instead of using the Japanese instruments. I need to go underground to heal Kevii-Chan, so have fun with him for a second. Cat can't heal naturally, but when I'm underground, my red health will regenerate to green. If I get really fucked, I can pop apart, or I don't have fun against this one. See, nothing's doing that. I should have really, like, re-outfitted my cap for this correctly. Because I have him set to capture right now, and you can't even capture an Elder Dragon. But that's fine. He's out of his pissy pants, so it's good. The only time you really need to worry about him is when he's in pissy, bleeding red mode. The rest of the time, he's actually pretty easy to stay away from. He has the same body type as Gorgonzola. So basically, the closer you are to his heart, the safer you are. You can see he's actually getting exhausted when he's taking breaths. So he's going to start stumbling a little bit. Ooh, I ran right into that. Well, I was pissy, so that's good. When Cat gets pissy, he's immortal. Well, not immortal, but he won't take damage for the entirety of that jump and stomp, which can be really useful. So I'm trying to go for the tail, because that is going to be the safest place for the cat to focus on. Kevii-Chan will make a bigger target for the actual monster to focus on. He has a lot more damage, whereas mine is going to stack up. He's going to kill it. Okay. Mine will stack up from the poison, but the actual damage of the cat is pretty low. Although if I have to fuck off to hit the bed, Kevii-Chan, I'm gonna do it. I have 3 acorns, so I won't do it until I hit 1 acorn. But if I have to, I will. Oh, Kevii-Chan mounted it. That part right there is my favorite part of the song. I think that's the... What monster is that? It's not Gameth. It's not Mizutsume. It's from the bug one. I can't remember what the fucking bug dragon's name is, though. Astalos. It's from Astalos. So if I do that charge move, I will actually be able to mount him as well. But it is actually really hard to actually get a mount off of it, just because of it being a single hit, whereas I'm pretty sure Kevii-Chan is using Aerial or Adept Sword and Shield, I'm not sure which one, and that has more mounted attacks. I think it's 2 per jump. Adept Sword and Shield is probably my favorite version of Sword and Shield. You can do so much cheesy shit with that. Most of the weapons in this game are pretty broken with Adept, Brave, and Aerial. Like, I think the only weapon that kind of sucks with Aerial style is Bow, just because it is so much better with Valor and Adept style. So yeah, that is acorn number 1 of Cat. You'll see I have this long ass animation. I can't jump out of it. I have to wait until I finish nibbling the acorn. And I will recover, and I'll come back to life with half health. The half health point sucks, but I do keep whatever perk I had active at the time. So I will retain my bombs, I'll retain my big boomerangs, I'll turn everything like that. So it is basically just having an extra life. He's charging up to do around the world. We really need to fuck up his chest. Oh, there he goes, Kevii-Chan got it. So yeah, he dropped a shiny, and I will be able to pick that up when it stands up, unless it didn't drop for whatever reason. But most importantly, knocked him over for a few seconds with Kevii-Chan, which is just cheap damage. And in Monster Hunter, especially G-Rank Monster Hunter, cheap damage is... well, there is no such thing as cheap damage. Any damage is good damage. He's gonna get pissed. Thought he was gonna do the claw slam instead of the spear. Gonna apply it. Ooh, just enough. So what that just did is I just did a flat damage boost to all of the moves. Kevii-Chan got that, I got that, both of our NPC cats got that. It's not a huge boost, I think it's only like 25%, but it's useful. Especially since this is a G-rank hunt and there's only 2 of us, so we're actually running against the clock here to beat this guy. We are more likely to time out from not doing enough damage than we are to actually lose the hunt and dying. Staying alive against this guy isn't actually that difficult. Unless he's enraged like this. When he's in normal state, it's pretty bad. But he has such a high health pool, and we don't even get the full hour from the hunt, as you can see in the top corner there, that if we time out, we don't get anything, basically, because he's an old dragon who's a bitch like that. If we can manage to cut off the tail, we will be able to carve that and keep the carve, but we won't be able to get like any rewards for the hunt. Is he doing around the world? No, he's fucking around. Okay. Where's that shiny at? Did it despawn? God damn it. Took too long. Oh well. Okay, Kevii-Chan's sharpening up. I'll go keep him busy for a while you like heal up and everything. If he was only a little bit closer, I could have gotten a free round off of him. That's fine. Bomnia does not need free damage. Bomnia is brilliant. Bomnia explodes as well as every time it stabs him. Again, I don't take any damage each time I manage to drop a bomb like that. I take no damage from his attack and do a fuckload. It's the same amount of damage as a single large barrel bomb. That's just free, like I don't have to do anything. There isn't a limit on it, I just hit it every single time. I'm gonna try and go for a block since he's up against the ledge. God damn it. Fucker got up. If you can keep him off of me for a few seconds, I have a horn that can do. Look! Scratching my nose. Oh, there goes his tail. I'm not sure if that was me or Kevii-Chan, but one of us got his tail off. So yeah, you can see that I've been... oh yeah, he's using aerial because I just attacked him. He got a dodge off of it. So yeah, you can see that I keep getting the dodges off and getting the explosions. The timing is just a matter of figuring it out and learning monster patterns and getting a feel for it. But once you have it, this cat is fucking broken. And again, almost every one of my attacks is doing poison damage to it as well. I jumped into that, but that's fine. It looked cool and that's what's important. He's charging up again. Fuck him up, Kevii-Chan. Oh, come on, cat. Fuck him up. That would have been perfect if I wasn't on a incline. Because he was slightly above me, it didn't count as the out dodge. That move right there is the one you really want to be careful for, because there's a delay on it. I think you got Kevii-Chan with the dash. I'm sorry, mate, I don't have any healing for you. My cat is pure offense and only offense. Oh, no, I'm just gonna dodge it. Because yeah, it's not when he jumps, it's like half a second after he jumps. But if you wait to dodge until he jumps, you'll probably miss it. Kevii-Chan's fucking messages. That's okay, one of the dudes I was hunting with... one of the dudes I was hunting with during the lab session, he only spoke in Castlevania quotes, so every time he died he would shout, "What is a man?" And it was just beautiful. So where's that fucking tail at? Here's the tail. So, since we have a second, I'm gonna carve up the tail and then sneak past this fucker and go to the bed so I can charge up my up. Try and take on an Elder Dragon low, then sure. Okay. So yep, by sleeping in the bed, I got full health back and filled up my other 2 acorns. What that essentially means is, in exchange for that like 10 seconds or whatever it was that my cat was asleep, I got all of the lives that I just lost back for free. Does that mean he mounted it? Yep, okay. Banya has returned to save the day. There we go, that time it worked. Jumped too early. Boy, okay. I am so glad I was in the middle of an iframe there. You can see my cat is throwing its boomerangs too. It's doing some work. The problem with the boomerangs is it's really hard to judge the distance, especially against larger monsters like Volstrax. Because it doesn't really matter where... Oh, he's limping. He's almost down, Kevii-Chan. We might actually be able to do this without timing out. Is he fucking off to the top? Yep. He's going to go take a nap. Once he's asleep, I have my big bomb right here that I can drop on his head, and that will do a lot of damage. The stream is blank for you. What? That's concerning. I am not sure why that is happening. Weird. Okay, is that still happening? I just tried to reconnect my switch dock from the port. Is it still blank? That's really weird. Okay, Once we defeat Volstrax, I will try and restart the stream or fuck around with the settings. I'm not sure why that's happening, to be honest. That's a new issue for me. It might be an issue with the HDMI cable, so I can try and, like, disconnect that, maybe? He's almost dead, so it won't take too long. Yeah, he's going up to sleep right now, Kevii-Chan, so I will drop a bomb on him, and that will either kill him outright, or it'll get him close enough that he'll die in the next, like, 4 minutes. So just wait a little bit longer, and then I will try and figure out what the fuck is wrong with the stream. Hopefully it fixes itself, that would be ideal. If not, I am not sure. You guys can hear my voice, so I'm still live, and I'm still playing with Kevii-Chan, so it's not like my Wi-Fi's gone down, which would initially be my concern. Hi, sleepy little boy. Well, it didn't kill him, but it made him pissy. Stand up. Now's not the good time for you to disconnect controller. I'm trying to kill him, so I'm not playing as smart as I was before. Getting greedy, but that's fine. Apparently nobody can see me playing like shit anyway, so it's good. He's poisoned again, that's nice. There he goes, he's dead. Okay. So I will hold the A button so I carve him while I'm trying to figure out what this works. Okay. Says I'm on the air, so that's not the issue. Let's see, go to studio maybe? Start connecting. Send us video. It says I'm offline. What? I'm not offline. Am I? Oh, it says I'm live here. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, the capture card's still going. Okay. Let me try and disconnect the capture card from the PC and then like reconnect everything. The stream might go down. I'm not sure what happens if I do that in the middle of a stream. If it does, I will come back live again as soon as I can and send out the link again.